Gabriel Ratcliffe.
My name's Anthony Mack.
Skylar Vick.
Bruce Jacobson.
My name's Coolidge Sledge.
How has music affected your life?
Everything from the words I use, the way I express myself, even to the way I dress is all tied into hip hop. And basically that's what I do, that's who I am, and everything I do, see, goes into my music, whether it's beats, lyrics, thoughts, ideas, and fashion.
Where do you think you would be if you didn't have music?
Well, seeing as I've been doing this like as long as I've been alive, I don't know what I'll really be doing. I think I would just be like the average dude, and there wouldn't be anything I do that sets me out from the rest. There would be nothing unique I do. It's basically how I show I'm creative. So I guess I'd just be the average, status quo, normal guy doing normal high school stuff.
Would you be happy?
I guess if I never knew I liked music, I guess I would be all right. But if music was just suddenly taken from me, I would be very upset because, you know, that's basically what I do. I spend most of my time making music while everyone else is out partying and hanging out or whatever. I'm in the studio. So, yeah.
I don't really know where I would be, but I wouldn't be as happy as I am now because music's in everything, and I love music a lot. That's why, I love making it. So I don't think I would be happy.
Where would you take your music career?
Well, I would just try to be somewhat successful. I mean, I don't really have anywhere specific to go, just as long as I'm making music and just doing, what I love to do. So, just as long as I'm somewhat successful, I guess.
What got you into music?
I've been into music ever since I was a little kid. I've been surrounded by music. I go to sleep with music. I wake up with music. I listen to music as I drive to school. Just music is all around me. And I really like hearing my own thoughts, my own feelings, and my own expressions in music form. So that's really what got me into music. That and I saw a Cool Kids interview back in the day. I don't know, it was like 8th grade. And they were showing how they make all their beats and how they make their music. And they were like, Reason 4.0, it's a nifty little program, kids. I mean, just pick it up and you can start making beats anytime. So I went and found it on the internet, and I've been making beats ever since then.
Well, I actually gave that a lot of thought and thought about it. And I really feel like no, because I'm thinking of like the way I handle everything in my life, and I really don't change for anyone. So I can't see myself changing for money, because once I make it, the people that I really respect and care about and their opinion is valuable to me, they're gonna be like, well, you're not in our genre, you're with those other people, you're not with us. And see, that would hurt me. I have to do what I want to do, or what's the point of making music? Because it's a lot of work and it takes a lot of qualities, and if you're not doing what you want to do, it's pointless.
No. I want to stay independent. I don't want to work by no big machine behind me. I kind of want to do my own thing and make my own money and work my own way up, not have people help me. Because, I had no help from the start. I'm not going to have no help from the finish. So.
Do you love what you do?
Yes. Well, I can get all crazy and really, but I just want to say that I love music because it kind of brings my emotions out. It's a release, like you said earlier. It kind of, when I get sad or stressed or whatever, I can rely on that or whatnot. Something like that.
So Gabe, do you love what you do?
Of course.
Why do you love what you do?
Because, like I said before, I can be creative, and it really gives me a voice to say what I want to say. Like, of course in this country you can say whatever you want, but this is a direct way I can say exactly how I feel about everything. And it can actually get out to people. It's something people would enjoy, and it's something I can actually build a following off of. I mean, it would make me really happy if I made like a certain type of style and I had a group of people who all wanted to act the way I did, or something I created, or an idea. So that's basically why I do it, because I feel like music is leadership, and I'm a natural born leader.
Off the top of your head, do you have 3 artists that inspire you?
Off the top of my head, let's see. Currency, but do you want reasons why too? All right, so Currency, mainly because like, if you really listen to his lyrics, they're so vivid. He'll describe him going to the Murray show and like the plane ride and how he was watching cartoons and like how he was just nervous. And then you got like some high schoolers, people who just graduated, Odd Future, and they just go hard to me. Like they say exactly what they want. And they don't like people, so they'll say they don't like them, and they're not worried. They don't care, and they've got that skater mentality. And let's see, who else? Second person, I don't know. Let's see, second person. I really have to think. Oh yeah, Lil B, actually, yeah. And you know, a lot of people, there's a lot of controversy about the way he raps and some of the things he talks about, but you know, it's kind of like going to a trashy city and looking at it and automatically just writing it off. Like you gotta move through the trash, you gotta see what it's really about. And if you really listen to him, he says the most poetic lyrics that's in the rap game, hands down. So check out his mixtapes and music.
What or who got you into music?
My uncle got me into music because he has a studio, and when I was little I used to always be around it and seeing what he was doing, so I got curious and started getting into it. So that helped.
Where would you like to take your music career?
I like to take my music career all the way to the top, but if I can't do that, since chances are really like low, I like to become like a famous local rapper for Washington or Seattle.
Jay Dilla, he would have to be my #1 greatest influence because he puts so much soul, so much expression. You can hear what he thought through his beats, and he just has that flow and that rhythm, just that bounce that you don't hear in other, like you don't hear him in other beats. Daft Punk, they're actually a very big influence on all my music. All my music has some kind of electronic feel to it. Not like the new songs that you hear today on the radio. It's subtle, but it's in the music. And my new recent biggest influences would be Odd Future, Wolfgang, Kill 'Em All. Those cats are like they're like the same age as us, and they're making music about what they feel, what they like. They say what they want. They don't care what other people think. And that's just something I really admire because I have the same demeanor in my music. So it's just something I can relate to. And I really applaud them for what they do and all the kids that they reach out to. So.